Hello, Falcons. This is Mr. Lombardi, the Director of Student Life at Providence High. I want to spend a little bit of time to talk to you all about the end of year trips that are coming up. And we're really excited to get these launched this week as we have our ninth graders going to Six Flags and our 10th graders going to Camp Fuller to kick off our end of year trip season. So some things we wanted to talk to you about are permission slips. Very important that permission slips are in prior to the event date. We will no longer be taking permission slips day of, and we will not be taking permission slip phone calls day of to give approval for your child to go on their trip. So those permission slips need to be in prior to their trip dates. Second thing is most of the trips have an accompanying student fee, and so please make sure that your fees are paid to allow your child to go. So two of the main things your child needs is their permission slip and their fee prior to trip day. The third thing you should be on the lookout for is staff members are sharing some packing lists with kids or some required items, and that varies by trip. So for some of the trips, children will need to make sure that they're wearing sneakers because they might be physically active. For Six Flags, they want to definitely be in some comfortable footwear as they'll be walking around quite a bit. So just keep an eye out on those things. The places you would want to look are student emails. Staff will be emailing your children a lot of the important details and information. That information will also be shared on Parent Square. So keep an eye on those two places for information. The third thing I want to talk to you about is modifications to schedules. Some of the trips have early arrivals, so some of the trips may require students to be here by 7:30 in the morning. Again, that information will be communicated through student emails and Parent Square. The trips also have some late departures or some late returns back to campus and some late dismissals. So just make sure you want to keep an eye out for those times so you know when your child needs to be here and when your child will be back so they can be picked up. None of the trips will be able to accommodate students that arrive late. So if it is a trip date and you're planning for your child to go and they arrive after the bus time, they would just remain at school for that. The last thing I wanted to talk to you all about is for students that are not attending trips. They should still come to school. It will count for their attendance. So if your child is not going on one of the trips, they should still report to school. While they're here, they will have time to complete work. There'll be some extra credit opportunities, and they may follow some of their normal schedule and some of a modified schedule. But those are the things I want to talk to you about today. And again, we're really excited to start our end of year trip season this week.